Hey, welcome to a new class I made with rituals. My name is Laura. This is going to be a nice morning routine. It's a Hatha class. You're going to see a little piece of the routine I do myself every morning. It's made to start the day afresh, so I hope you feel fresh after doing this and enjoy. Let's start the class with finding a comfortable and steady sitting position. You can close your eyes and feel how both of your sitting bones are pushing into the ground and how your crown is reaching up. So create this opposition in your body. Make sure that the shoulders are relaxed and hanging. The spine is straight. The neck is straight and relaxed, and the crown of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And slowly just land into the day as it's the morning. You just woke up. And maintain comfortable, normal breathing. Bellies moving. A short moment of silence. And now slowly open your eyes to start with the practice. We're going to start with a breathing exercise which is called Anulom Vilom. Actually, it's done to balance both of your brain sides together so you have more concentration and more focus, which is what you would like at the beginning of the day. So place your hand in Vishu Mudra, your left hand. So your index finger and your thumb are together. And then what you want to do is actually you want to put the index finger and the middle finger down, but for me it's too hard, so I do all three of them. So you have these two left. And then you place the right thumb on your right nostril. You breathe in through your left. And then you place the pink finger on your left nostril. You breathe out through your right. Then you breathe in through the right and out to the left. And we're going to continue this for a minute or two, so you're all concentrated after. Place the thumb on your right nostril and breathe in through your left. Place the pink finger on your left and breathe out through your right. Breathe in through right. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. And now you can continue on your own pace. For the example, I'm making a sound while breathing, but just try to do it as silent as you can so you don't hear the breathing in or the breathing out. Holding it for another minute. And to close the exercise, take one breath out through your right nostril. And when you're ready, you can come back into a seated position and try to be aware of what the exercise did with your breathing. And come back to normal, easy breathing. And then we'll start the class by standing up on the front of your mat for some classical Surya Namaskar, so the sun salutations, to warm up the body. You can follow me. Breathe in, breathe out, bring your hands in front of your chest. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, bring your hands all the way down to the floor next to your feet. So if this is too intense for the hamstrings, you can bend your knees here. Breathe in, step your right leg backward, place the knee on the ground, come up. Hold the breath, come into a plank position. Breathe out, bring your knees, chest, forehead to the ground. And breathe in, scoop up and back. Breathe out, bring your hips towards the ceiling. Breathe in, step your right leg forward. Breathe out, both legs forward and stretch your legs. Breathe in, come all the way up and reach backward. Breathe out, hands in front of your chest. Doing it very slowly now with the instructions. The other two are going to be more fast. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, come all the way down. You can bend your knees. Breathe in, left leg backward. Hold the breath, come into a plank position. Breathe out, bring your knees, chest, forehead to the ground. Breathe in, scoop forward and up. Breathe out, hips towards the ceiling. Breathe in, left leg forward. Breathe out, both legs. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, hands in front of your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in right. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out one more time. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out towards the floor. Breathe in right. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in right. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in left. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in left. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out, and stand here for a moment. Coming back to your breath. Come back to your breath. And then slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Vrusavasana in between. Letting the breath calm down again. Taking a moment in between is very important for your body to restore. to restore after physical exercise. And from here you can bring your feet together and you come up. So we're going to do a boat pose to warm the abdomen. So what you want to do is you're going to lift up your feet and you're going to go hold the back of your legs and go all the way down until you feel like you're going to drop down. You don't want that, so go until your abdomen are working here. And for this pose, if it's already very intense for you, you can stay here. And otherwise, you can try to stretch out your legs, opening the chest up. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can let go of the hands. Staying for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go for a nice savasana in between. So we're going to let the heart rate slow down. And our breath to slow down. And from here you can roll on to your right side, pushing yourself up with the left. And to come sit on both of your knees for diamond pose. We're going to do some yogi push-ups. So you're going to start in downward facing dog, pushing your toes up in the mat and your feet. And you can bend your knees here. Because what you want to do is you want to straighten the back. Your first downward dog, so you can walk here, bending your knees up and back. And for our exercise, we're going to go, what you want to do is you want to sweep your nose over the mat. So these are called yogi push-ups. So you're going to bend your elbows, bringing your nose towards the mat. You're going to sweep it up, coming up with your chest. And then you push up your hips towards the ceiling again. It's quite heavy, so let's do it 5 times, just in a slow pace. So breathe in and go all the way down. Breathe out as you come up. And bring the hips back towards the ceiling. This was the second one. Let's go for a third. Up and back. Scoop down, up and back. Last one, bend the elbows, scoop down, up and back. Lower your knees down. Open your legs apart and go back for a nice child's pose. You can bring your forehead to the ground and let your arms rest beside you. Take a moment here. And then on your next inhale, you can push yourself up into a diamond position. And we're going to make ourselves ready for our first inversion. So what you want to do, I want to do a headstand. So your feet are going to go up towards the ceiling. Your head is down. It's quite a hard posture. So we're going to do it in simple steps. And you have to really listen to your body when it's enough. If you've never done any headstands, it might be really difficult. And I don't want you to injure yourself. So just stop whenever it's enough. I want you to hold on to both of your elbows and place them on the floor in front of you. Then you make a cup of your hands, so you interlock the fingers. And here is the place where you want to place your head. So you want to place the crown of your head in the cup of your hands. And you can feel your head pushing against those hands. So you curl your toes under and you lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So here you already feel if you're in a steady position or not. So for the ones that never done headstand before, it's really good if you just stay here. You can lift up one leg, maybe lift up your other leg. And that's already enough. And for the people that have done it before, you can maybe hug one knee into the chest, hug your other knee into the chest. And if you feel ready, push on into your elbows so you create an opposition and stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. And really create the opposition between your feet reaching up towards the ceiling and your elbows pushing into the floor. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. And if you were in the first position, so with your hips towards the floor, just slowly lower your knees down towards the floor. And we'll come down in a nice child's pose again. Placing your forehead on the ground, let your shoulders hang. And try to relax in this posture. Let the breath calm down again. You probably feel a lot of pressure on the head right now. It's all the blood that runs through your head. Which is very nice and healthy because actually it just wipes down all the toxins that come up. So very nice posture for concentration, to have the blood running in your brains again. From here, we're gonna sit on our sitting bones again. You can come in a sitting position and come down in a savasana. And taking a moment here until you feel that your body is really calm again. And then you bring the feet together and you support, or you push yourself up towards the mat. You push your legs up towards the ceiling. Support yourself on the lower back and try to walk the hands towards the shoulders. You feel a lot of tightness on the throat right now. It's because your chest is pushing into the neck. And this is good. This is when you're stimulating your thyroid gland. Very easy inversion. Let all that blood flow down. Holding for 2 more breaths. Try to keep breathing in this posture. It might feel a bit tense. And from here, slowly lower your feet down towards the ground behind you. Keep supporting your back so it doesn't collapse. You might have to really pull or tighten your legs a little bit so you can do it with control. And try to place them on the floor. If it doesn't work for you, you can maybe try to bend your knees to place them on the floor. And if this doesn't work, I would recommend you to just go back into the nice shoulder stand. It's fine. Keep breathing. very intense stretch on your back. A very nice way to let the blood flow through your body, through your head. Refreshing all the important organs. And from here, we're going to do something that needs a little bit of control and focus. So if this is too hard, you can just, we're going to try, but for people that are not experienced, you can just go back. So place your hands on the floor and roll your body down all the way until you lay down. For people that want to try it, from plow pose, where we are now, you place your hands in your lower back, so the fingers are pointing down or upwards for now. And you want to bring one leg at a time down to the ground, keeping your hands supporting your lower back. So you can bend your legs. You have to bend. For me, it's the left leg now. Just slowly lower it down to the ground until it touches the floor. Till you feel the toes touching, then you can bring your other leg down. And now you're in half bridge position. You can change your hands. So for the people that already came out of plow pose and are laying on the ground now, you can bend your knees and place them against the front of your fingers. So this is the nice distance. And then you push your hips up towards the ceiling for half bridge pose. It's a nice counter pose for all of the stretching that we did. And if you want to challenge yourself here, from here you can come into a wheel pose. There are two ways. So either from here, you place your hands next to your ears. Fingers are pointing towards the back side of the mat or towards your feet. And then you push yourself up into a wheel. For the other people that don't want to do it and you can go down again. Place your hands next to your ears and push yourself up. And slowly to lower down, look up again. Lower yourself down. And give yourself some rest again because your heart rate goes really fast after doing this. Let it calm down. You can roll on your right side again and pushing yourself up. Come to sit on both sitting bones with your legs straight. We're going to do a forward bend as a counter stretch for the deep back bend that we just did. So you breathe in and make your spine tall. And as you breathe out, you slowly go down and try to keep the spine long until you feel like you can't keep it straight anymore. And then you round down. So what you want to do is eventually you want to try to bring your nose to the knees. But for a lot of people, especially when you sit on chairs a lot, your back can be very tight. So if this is your ultimate maximum, just stay here. You don't have to push it too far. And with every exhale, try to deepen the posture. But really feel where it's your absolute max. And from here, as you inhale, push yourself up slowly, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. And you can sit on your knees again. Maybe do a child's pose in between, so you round your back again, stretching it. And then push yourself up again. Open your legs apart. Keep your knees, you don't have to keep them all the way together, but try to sit in between those feet. So your both sitting bones are both on the ground. And if this feels comfortable, whenever there's too much strain on your knees, you can maybe try to keep one leg straight and just bend the other leg. But if this is okay for you, just keep the legs together and bend. And then you slowly walk yourself back for a nice hero pose. So if this is already very intense on your back, just stay here on your elbows. You can be like this. But if you feel like you can go down further, you can walk yourself down all the way. And reach out with your arms up above your head. And try to relax in this posture, holding opposite elbows. And then you take one more deep breath. And as you exhale, you push yourself up again. And come out the way you came in. So push yourself up on your elbows again. And then slowly come down, come back into posture. Maybe straighten your legs out in front of you and wiggle them. Get the tension out of your knees. And then come to sit on both of your knees. We're going to do quite an intense back stretch. So also this posture you can do in simple steps. So just feel whenever it's enough for you. It's called the camel. So what we're going to want to do is we want to fold all the way back down. Place your hands on your lower back and just gently push your hips forward. And as you push your hips forward, you can slowly let your head drop towards the back. So if you already feel a very intense stretch here in your lower and middle back, you just stay here. But if you think you can deepen the posture, slowly try to hold on to your right foot and then your left hand on your left foot. And then push the hips forward, opening the chest. And look behind you. Keep breathing. And then slowly place your hand on your lower back again. And roll out of the posture. Going to sit back on your feet for a nice child's pose, as a counter pose for the back bend. We're going to close the sequence with working on our backs a little bit. So from here you can lay down on your belly. And this is actually a yin pose. So you can bring your feet together and then place your elbows under your shoulders and slowly come up as a sphinx. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. And just feel again how much is enough for you. So you can push yourself all the way up, but you can also just stay here if you like. But we want to work on arching the back. So if you feel like you can do it and your back is warm, stay here. And to add a nice twist, just shift the weight on your left side to roll on your left side. And then bend your left knee, so your right leg stays straight and your left knee is bent. And from here you want to go back into that posture again. So twist your body into that Sphinx again. Keeping the right leg straight, left leg bent. And from here, lower down to the floor. So you twist your whole spine. Take one more breath here. And slowly push yourself up again. Place your left leg back. Lay on the ground again. Take a minute here. Or just a moment, not a minute. And then roll your weight onto the right side of your body. Bend your right leg. Keep the left leg straight. And then come back into that Sphinx again, twisting the body. And from here, walk yourself down towards the mat. Bring your whole body down. Twisting the whole spine. And slowly come back, pushing yourself onto your knees. So from here, I'm gonna stop this class because the broadcast time is over. But you can lay down on your back and take a nice savasana, which I recommend you to do because it's morning, and be gentle to yourself. I hope you really enjoyed this class and hope to see you soon. Namaste.